Good morning. I decided last night after I filmed my last video, I like the idea of waking up and filming a video just to talk and one right before bed. So there'll probably be about two of these a day for a little while at least until I run out of things to say. So I got back to bed about probably about midnight last night. But my friend, the one who brings the dog over, she's doing something with her son today. So I'll go and driving all day, then going straight to work afterwards. So she brought the dog in about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock this morning, somewhere around there. Um, and he's here, so you might hear him right now. He's crated up because he's not potty trained, not house trained, and we're trying to house train him, and he had a couple of major accidents, so he's sitting in the crate right now until for a couple of minutes, probably until I finish the video. I'll let him back out. Plus, it's easier to film these videos when the dog's not chewing on everything and the cat's not chasing them and they're not growling and barking at each other. But you might hear him in the background whining, but he's okay. He's sleeping in his crate. He's been there for about 5 minutes. So anyway, that's not why I want to talk. Like I said, these are unscripted, so they're going to be rambling. But one of the things I've seen a lot of lately that's really starting to worry me for our current generation that's coming up is there's a Reddit thread called Am I Ugly? And also another one likewise called Brutally Honest. And one of my Reddit profiles, I had signed up for it so I could, offer gentle advice and everything. But it's more and more you see, especially women, young women, 18, 19, 20-year-old, who look absolutely normal or, way better than normal. And if, looking back thinking about, because right now they look like children to me, but they're pretty children. But, it's sad to see that, because of Instagram, because of YouTube, because of all the fake influencer culture that's developed, where people are just showing the highlight reels of their life, that these people are dissatisfied with their looks, dissatisfied with how they are in life, and they just don't have the self-esteem that we had growing up. At least, even myself, had an abusive childhood, and like I said, I'm not going to go into details, but I had an abusive childhood, and I was made fun of a lot for my looks. And even then, I never thought that I'd have to ask somebody, am I ugly? Am I the most attractive? No. Am I the least attractive? No. So, and that's all that matters. I'm not the number one in the world of attractiveness. I'm not the number one in the world of unattractiveness. So, and that fits in with almost every bit of humanity. So it's sad that these kids aren't realizing that, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just there's something wrong with society where it just values looks. And I watch some of these videos, and some of them where they're doing the dances and stuff like that, and they're just not. They're just repeating what everybody else is doing. There's no originality. There's no creativity. There's no trending, and there's been a great trend in infantilization of women, and it bothers me. Bothers me severely. Because it's a sign of a sick society. And it's a sign of a society that just worships youth and nothing else, worships youth and perfection, and causes nothing but pain for anybody who doesn't fit that standard. And nobody fits that standard because all of it is fake. So I worry about this generation. I worry about the generation my kids growing up as. He's the same way. We've had a few crises with him that I won't go into details about, but a few problems from, the way society is structured. We're dying. We're losing our creativity. We're losing our intelligence. Um, we're losing our drive. We're not getting out in nature. We're in this artificial environment that was never meant to exist. And yeah, I'm perpetuating it because I'm talking to a damn camera to get thoughts out. But that's the society we've come to, where right now my closest confidant is a damn camera going out into the internet that nobody will probably ever see. And I don't know how we're supposed to fix that. It's so ingrained now. And it would take some massive shift to change people's paradigm with this. So I don't know. I worry. I worry a lot because, you know, I see all this stuff. There's been some good stuff, some things that have happened. You know, stuff like spanking children is gone now for the most part. So you're not being violent against your kids, very frowned upon, which is good. And I'll admit, when my kid was young, I did spank my kid when he was like 3-4 years old. But, you know, I learned that that's not how to parent. There's a lot of stuff I've done in my life that I'm not proud of because I just simply didn't have the information at hand. And I promised myself when I was young that I would always learn and listen to every viewpoint. And there's a lot of reasons for that. But because nobody has the right answer. Nobody has all the answers. And what you may think is an answer isn't. So you have to leave your mind open. You have to be open to new ideas. You have to explore. You have to learn. You have to grow. And our current generation is just distracted by entertainment to the point where how are they going to have any deep, meaningful conversations when they're just watching 30, 40-second clips and focusing on practicing these dances and or doing skits. It's fun, it's entertaining, and it serves a purpose. There's nothing wrong with entertainment. But when entertainment becomes the main source of knowledge, it becomes the main source of guidance. Hey, Loki, come here. Sorry, Loki wants his morning pets. Or maybe not. Maybe he's just crying. Maybe he wants Oz out to play. But it worries me. They don't have anything to show them what's real anymore. Everything seems artificial, down to our food or our entertainment or interactions with people. Loki, you're going to shake the camera? No. You're going to drop the camera, buddy. Come on. Come here. Let's not cause problems with the camera. Sorry about that, guys. He's still a kitten. He's like 6 months old. He's pretty big for 6 months old, but he's still a kitten. Anyway, well, I'm going to go ahead and just end with that. Loki says, I guess Loki's saying it's time for the video to end and time to be cuddled. So I hope everybody has a good morning. I'm going to be working on finishing that trim pot and probably filling the foot on the bowl I threw last night. And the carved pot. The carved pot is what I'm going to be finishing today. Not trim. I keep saying trim every time I mean carve. I don't know why. But anyway, so Loki, leave the mic alone, please. So I'm gonna get that done. I might make some bread today, and I'll film that if I do. Otherwise, just another slow day. And you know, got some reading to do and some writing to do later, and probably a few more videos to edit and get done. But should be an interesting day. Should be a good day. The sun's beautiful outside. Slightly clouded over, so it's not too intense, and nice cool 60-something degrees outside. So I may go for a walk later and film that. May not actually, because I'm almost out of gas and I need to fill up the air in my tires. So probably just have to stay home today because there's nothing nearby that I can really walk to easily, other than just a little glade by the library. But all right, well, have a good day. If you resonate with the content, subscribe, like, whatever it is you're supposed to do with YouTube. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.